Everybody, and welcome to Body, Mind, and Soul. My name is Yolanda Roos, and this video is a culmination of all the signs through Aquarius through Capricorn. So if you want to fast forward and go to your sign, this is a video about change that could be presenting itself in the near future. It's just a quick little read for fun. I got some new cards and I'm just trying some different things. So this video is affecting you, change, what could be the energy around it, some clarifying cards, and then a word of wisdom. So we're going to start with Aquarius. If you have any questions or concerns, I put my email and my information in the bottom. Like I said, this is change that could be presenting itself in the next month or so in the near future. So this is Aquarius. This is decision. So I feel like you've got some decisions that you're going to be making. Something that's important to you. You do have changing the past. That was a clarifying card. So, or clinging to the past. This could be something that you have to let go of and make that decision to finally release yourself from it. I'm not sure what it would be relating to, but it's saying it's something to do with the past. It's a decision you're going to make. And then this is your card. That's the house or the energy that it's going to be pertaining to. And it's talking about Taurus. And Taurus is usually rooted in your relationships and your security. It's material based. So you're going to maybe make a decision that's going to be affecting your security, your home base, what you believe. It's going to be because you are clinging to something from the past. This is a majority. This is a collective reading. But it's saying, but it's based, I think, really on your foundations, your relationships, your financial security, your material things, or maybe you look at things differently, or you'll make a different job, or you do something different because you're seeing something. This is your word of advice, stag spirit. Take the lead. So this is your choice. This is something you have to do. All right. So the next one is Pisces, and Pisces got windfall. And this was your first card that came up, which was fighting. And fighting means that you're going to, I feel like you're going to have to fight for something. It's going to be a windfall, but you're going to have to fight for it. And then these are your cards that came up together. And it's sorrow and abundance. And the first thing I thought about was inheritance. So either something that's bringing you sorrow or it has sorrow linked to it is going to bring you abundance. Windfall and abundance basically are the same thing. This is the energy behind it, and it's allowing. Okay, so it's talking about encourages, sees potential, clarifies, gives hopes, compensates, cycles, rewards. So this is the energy. There's a reward or something coming from a situation. Maybe it's a sorrowful situation, I don't know, but it's showing that it might be a sadness to it, or something might have ended and there is the abundance that comes from it. But of course, when you have an abundance and somebody dies or something of that nature, there's going to be sadness with the abundance. Okay, this is your advice, dog spirit. And this one says, be loyal to what you love. Okay, so take that as it resonates for you. This one is for Aries. You have healthcare changes, which could be dealing with mental health, physical health, all of those aspects. Because it says trust. And then you have some other cards that go with it. Because this could be, I feel like this is more mental, because this is the cards that you came out. It said trust. And then these two came out together. And it was existence. I can do this so you can see. And connected. And consciousness. So it's an awareness of your existence. It could be your existence in the world or survival. Like it's because it's saying a healthcare change, trust. And usually when we're talking about trust, it's relationship or trusting people or trusting God or something. And then you got these two cards that came out, and it's consciousness and existence. So your consciousness and choosing and trusting is going to be like your existence in this world or your survival. You have to take care of yourself, because this is seeking. So I feel like I'm going to go out on a limb. Healthcare might be like mental health. You need to be better, because your mental health can affect a lot of physical health things, because this is the card, ninth house of seeking. It's saying trust, conscious, your existence, and seeking. So I feel like it says adventure, higher education, customs, faith, belief, spiritual quest. I think this is your core of what you believe might be changing, okay? And then here's your word of advice. Armadillo Spirit talks about set healthy boundaries. Okay, so maybe that's what it's dealing with. This health change could be setting healthy boundaries mentally, physically, not overwhelming or stressing yourself. It's choices. So it's kind of funny, not funny, I love how the cards work. Healthy boundaries and changes for your health. Okay, this is for Taurus. Remember, guys, this is a quick little reading for you. This is just general. It's maybe like a little insight. I always like to read them. I actually listen to my own videos and see how they turn out to see if it's something that might have happened in my life. It's just foresight to help you. So this is Taurus, which is courage. So you're going to have the courage to do something. So it's showing that it is, we are the world. So that card to me is signifying that it's all connected. Like it's not just you. It's going to be something that affects more than one person, not necessarily the whole world. It could, but I'm thinking that we are the world is that we're connected. So whatever is going to be your courage to do, because then this is what you got. Change and maturity. And with maturity usually comes change. And if it's something that's going to affect the world, something that you are maturing through is going to be change in your life, and it will affect the people around you. This is your energy card. This is why I think it's the way you think, and it's Uranus, which is revolution. This talks about breakthroughs, originality, insight, awakening, surprise, freedom, the unexpected, rapture, edge, diversity. Like, it's energetic. It's like, whoo, almost like an epiphany. Like, you're going to have the energy and you're going to have the courage to do something. And then this is your advice. So you are being probably called to do something, or there's going to be something that you're going to do that's going to affect people. And it's saying to believe in yourself. Courage. Believe in yourself. Lucky, lucky. So we've got Gemini, new career. A new career can be anything that you do that's new. It could be like you got a new job. You got a new job within a job, like say you got a raise or you changed your jobs. It's to deal with your career and the things that you do. And it says ordinariness. So I feel like it's not like a wham bam, wow, you got a new career. I think you're just going to a different place, a new thing, maybe a new location. Maybe it's the same job, but a new career in a different place. So you go to a different restaurant, you go to a different job placement within your job. It's just an ordinary thing. You're just getting a new job. And then I think what's linked to it, this is what you had for your secondary cards that came out. And you got these. Receptivity and the burden. And I really feel like you're receptive to this new job because you have a burden of probably taking care of your family. So I feel like this is going to be a good thing for you. And then this is your energy behind it. And Leo is always based on strength. You have a burden, you have a new career, and you're going to have the strength to do it. Okay? That's the energy behind it. It's usually expressive, loving, playful, but it's also knowing that you have the strength that you can do this. And this is your card of wisdom. Hummingbird spirit. This talks about be here now. Yeah. You have a new career. You need to jump into it. You need to take on your responsibility and do your thing. This is coming up. This is probably, it's near future or probably within the next month. Excuse me. All right. This is Cancer. And this one says, take the next step now. So this is your political card that came up. It says politics. And I take this in my book as your beliefs, what you believe in, your core, what you stand for. Okay. And then this is your cards that came up with it. Okay. And that's experiencing and transformation. So I feel like you're experiencing maybe a transformation of what you've believed or how you look at things. And it's a change that is probably going to make an effect on you, because this is the card that affects it. The fourth house, which talks about your roots, your foundations, the things you could have come into this world and had a certain aspect, and this change might be how you look at the things around you, the people around you, the things that are happening. Okay, so this fourth house is family, home, background, comfort. So I feel like it's the normal stuff that you maybe this old thought, and now this new, you stand on a different thing now. Okay, so this is your advice. Starfish spirit talks about open to infinite possibilities. Exactly. You're changing something that you think about, or how you think about something based on what you used to have. Your old roots and system is what it was affecting, or how you look at, maybe that's how it's going to affect you in home. This is for Leo. Be true to you. Okay, so your card that came up, the first one was intensity. So being true to you is going to be pretty intense. Leo is a pretty intense sign to start with. It's strength and power, like we just said with that other one. But it's an intensity. So I feel like be ready. The real you might pop out. And then this was the other card, letting go. So I think you need to be you, not what everybody else wants you to be. And it's going to be pretty intense when you do it. Or it could cause intensity from the outside because you're being who you want to be and they don't like it. Or maybe it's just so much you're just like, I'm gonna be who I am, you just get into it and it's you. Okay. So this is the effect it's coming from, and this is why I think it's you becoming this person that you really are, because the third house talks about perception, and that's speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, discussions surrounding social. It's how the world sees you. You need to be you. Maybe that's what's going to change. You're actually going to be like intensely like, this is who I am. You could come out of the closet about being your sexual preference. You could decide you're doing something because you want to and you don't care what people say. And you're saying, I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Maybe you chop all your hair off. Maybe you do something radical. That's what I'm thinking. This is something, because this is what I'm feeling with this one. Your wombat spirit is your advice, and it says, be at home. It means be comfortable with who you are. Whatever you're dealing with, you need to be you, okay? This is for Virgo. Realizations and epiphanies. These are thoughts or things that are going to come to you. And this is what came out for you guys. You got creativity and flowering. So you're going to realize something is going to blossom out of you. I really feel like you're going to be because then you got Aries. Something's going to grow. There's a rebirth. That's what it is. There's a rebirth inside you, because this Aries is the starting of the zodiac, which is talking about rebirth, and that's your energy. It says the radical because it's change. It's new. It's something brand new for you. It's active, self-starting, daring, fierce, driving, spark. It's new. You've got something that's going to blossom inside of you, and this is your advice. Rhino spirit, okay? Overcome any obstacle. Girl, boy, you got it. You're like, I'm going to do this. It's in me. Okay? I don't mean to be silly, but it's just, that's the energy. You're like, something's growing and exploding inside of you and creating itself. Go with it, man. You can get through the stuff. You're going to overcome some obstacles, maybe by finding this person, this part of you that's going to grow in the next month or so. It's a good thing. We're talking about rebirth. Most of you guys have something that's making a rebirth in you, something new. All right, this one is Libra. End of an era. End of an era means the end of something the way it goes normally. Like an end of an era is we don't wear bell bottoms anymore. We wear straight pants. Or an end of an era would be we don't wear skirts and dresses only as a woman. Now we can wear what we want. An era is a time frame when we did something and now it's changing. The Creator is one of your cards. And then you got these two together. Participation and loneliness. So I feel like this error, you may be bonding to your Creator or what you feel connected to that created you. But it's going to create some loneliness because there's going to be some participation that you're going to be a part. To me, let's see, Innovator, Aquarius. Your Creator An end of an era. Maybe it's the way you see things, and you're going to have to participate because right now you're lonely, or you're going to be lonely. Or it's going to be like a hermit time. You're going to have to find it. This is the energy behind it, and it's Aquarius. And it talks about the innovator, experimental, rational, unique, electric, group-oriented, humanitarian. Yeah, this is probably based with something spiritual, church, whatever, disruptive, edgy. Yeah, because it's going to be something that you may have a change in, like how you look at things, or maybe you'll go to a different church or a different religion or a different thing. I don't know, but this is that. Take those cards as they resonate for you. This is your advice, the koi fish, and it says there is always enough. So yeah, don't feel like you've lost out or God's given up or whatever the case may be. Just know that there's enough. That's what he's saying. There's enough for everybody. This is for my Scorpio people, and it's self-employment. So there could be something that's coming in your life that will be self-employment for you in some form or way. Okay? And it could change because you could be adding this or doing this as your income that comes in. So your first card that came up was adventure, which is always exciting and scary as heck when you're starting a self-employment. And then you have miser, which means usually a miser, a person that holds on to it instead of like growing and helping and shit. You're gonna hold on to your stuff. So this could also mean that you may have to be a miser with your things because you need to create what you want. So it could be like a tarot type of thing where it's saying, yes, you're gonna have to be a miser because you're gonna have to hold your resources, and you're gonna plant them into what you're doing in your new job. Because then you also got the harmony card. So I feel like this is gonna bring you harmony, and it's gonna bring you happiness. And then this talks about your destiny. The North Node is something you're supposed to learn. So maybe there's something with this self-employment that you're supposed to, this is what you were supposed to do, and you're finally going to do it, or the moment is going to present itself. Or that other aspect could have been that you were a miser and you were holding on to your stuff, and maybe something's going to expand and you need to just kind of trust, because this is the energy behind it. And it's talking about soul, school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose, practice, path. This is your journey, okay? So this, whatever's coming, is a part of what is supposed to be coming. This self-employment, because self-employment doesn't mean that you've left everything. It means you're doing something for yourself to create money or to do something, because this self-employment could become your sole purpose, your soul providing, whatever. But it doesn't mean that you're going to leave your job. It just means that you're going to start something, or you're going to be involved in something that is for you, that makes some money. It could be a babysitter. I mean, it could be anything as simple as that. And your life purpose was to take care of this child. The specific kid is going to put a direction for you. That's how life works. There's people and things that are placed in your life. So this card is telling me that this thing that you're doing now is important for Scorpios, because it could be a learning thing. No matter what age you are, there just could be a learning lesson at this point that everybody that's in the Scorpio, or a lot of people in Scorpio, that they need to learn something. This is your advice. Eagle spirit. And this talks about, the spirit has your back. He's saying, it's okay. You need to do this because this is what I want for you. This is what you came in here. Something is happening and unfolding to teach you something, or to help you grow, or why you even came here. So get ready for some really explosive and some crazy crap, because when you're learning something, it's not usually peaceful. Just saying. Yeah. So get ready. But it's going to be great because it's something you need to learn. Okay? Feel loved. I used to say, never pray for patience, because he's going to send it to you. You just have to know that when your life is a little disarrayed and you're having to be forced to do things, you're being taught something. And don't just look at it as something negative, okay? This is seeking and finding for Sagittarius, okay? So these are your cards. Breakthrough. So you're going to find it. Awesome. And then this is the other one. Slowing down. So these two came out. Slowing down and exhaustion. Okay, you're going to have an epiphany and a breakthrough that maybe you need to slow the heck down. Okay? This is one of those things that I think you might be going through something or working yourself because you're seeking and finding, maybe trying to find some clarity. You're going to get a breakthrough that, man, I need to slow down, because this is your card. This is the energy. Healing. Healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, cleansing, softness, pain. Yeah. You're going to realize that you need to stop beating yourself up or working as much as you're doing. And this is your energy. This is your advice. Communion spirit. It says, act as if. You take that as you need. Okay? Last but not least, we have Capricorn. And Capricorn got heavenly signs. And that is something that's going to come from your spirit realm. Your grandma that passed away. You're going to see things, sense things. Something's going to be said. It's something that's given to you from the heavenly realms that you're going to be aware of. And it's not going to be like somebody come out and say it. You're going to see something and you're going to be like, ooh, like something's going to hit you. And it's not going to be from here. A little child might say something. They're not the messenger. They're not the person that knows what they're saying. They just say something and you're like, it's a heavenly sign. It was given to them to tell you. Because this is what you got. Suppression. So you're feeling a little held down, or you're being, maybe you've got some things that are holding you, because then you got new vision. So something is going to be given to you and then compromise. So you might have to figure some balance because you're being suppressed. You're going to realize this new vision, and then maybe you're going to compromise, because if you're being suppressed, this is your card for energy. It's Jupiter and it's expansion. So it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, teaching, pilgrimage, expansion, leaping, exploring. So something's going to probably come to you in some form of a godly way, a sign, a feather. You're going to see something, hear something, whatever. Music, smell. It's going to come to you and you're going to know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's for you. And this is your advice. Okay? Fox spirit. It says, think on your feet. Be aware. Okay? Look, see what the Lord or the spirits are trying to show you. I mean, they're all over the place. You got grandmas and grandpas, you got, spirits and good things, and you got just the positive energy that's out there. So these are just some things that could be happening to you that would be changing, and it's just an insight. It's meant to give you foretelling and ready to maybe be aware of it, to be embracing of it instead of being scared or not sure what's happening. So guys, this is just your quick little read. My name is Yolanda Roos. This is Body, Mind, and Soul. All my information is listed below if you have any questions or comments. Have a great week. We'll see you in a few days.